Hi, everybody. Hi, Lizzie. Thank you for joining me, even if it's only for a few minutes. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hi, Vicky. Hello, you guys. How are you guys doing today? Hello, hello, hello. You see kitty ears? This is Stella hanging out in my lap. That's where she spends a lot of time, right, baby? Oh, can you give me her treats? Here's a good girl. What? No, no.
She sees them.
Come on. What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's that song? How's that song go? What's this? What's this?
They're everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Jamie. Happy Saturday to you. I'm feeding a treat to a little kitty here. Hang on. Let me see if she'll let her ears perk up. What's that? What's that? What's that? What is that? What is that? What? She's not coming up. She's like, no, just give me the treat. Hi, everybody. Hi, Lori. Hi, Lori. I know you're back home finally. I'm glad you had an amazing trip. An amazing trip. Okay, I'll get you another one. All right. You need treats like I need treats, which means you don't need them at all, but you're really cute and get excited whenever I get them. So I'll get you. Okay. Oh, this little girl. Well, she's not little. She's a big girl. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Here we go. He's doing good. There you go. Ow, ow. That's my finger. How's everybody doing this morning? As you're coming in, let me know what's in your cup and what is on your hook. There you go, baby. Yummy, yummy treats. Yummy, yummy treats. There you go, sweet girl. All righty, that's enough treats for this morning. Hello, Barbara. Yes, I am. Hi, Michelle. How are you doing this morning? Hello. Hi, Bev. It's so wonderful to see you. Hello. Ooh. So this is my little pal. She hangs out with me. She's really looking to get some more treats. That's why she's looking. Decaf coffee. Oh, I can't do decaf. I mean, I drink weak coffee. Don't get me wrong. I drink some weak coffee, but I cannot do decaf. I got to have a little bit of caffeine. Oh, you're working on a summer tank, Tammy? Oh, that sounds exciting. And water, because you're good. I'm not. I drink Diet Mountain Dew and coffee all day. Nothing yet. Oh, so am I getting my Affordably Geeky raid? I love my Affordably Geeky raid. Hi, Jamie. How are you? And Vicky says, has water in her cup working on a flag afghan. Ooh, so you're working on a July project? Look. I did finally get this done. Lady Jane's not naked anymore. Hi, Frenchies. How are you? Hello. Hi, Lisa. And Jamie Sook says, hi to Tammy. Water in your knitting. What are you knitting, Bev? What are you knitting? I'm going to take these off. For a bit, I'm just going to look. You're just going to see the bags under my eyes. We'll move on from that, right? Don't dwell on the baggies. She's in a little bit of a huff now that I'm not giving her any more treats. She's like, I know there's more in that bag. I think that you need to give me some more. But she's kind of a big girl, so I have to be careful with that. Hi, David. Hello. Lori says, just got in from the commercials, just finished an iced coffee, switching to water. Awesome. Are you working on anything right now, Lori, as far as crochet, knitting, whatever? You're knit. Oh, Bev's, everybody stop the presses. Bev's knitting a bag, which I'm sure is going to be absolutely flippin' gorgeous because Bev does that. Jamie Sook said, I'm doing better. I am recouping from oral surgery. Ooh, had me messed up for a while. I bet. Ooh, goodness gracious. Well, hopefully you feel 10 times better now. 100 times. And my other Jamie, the Naughty Connects, is Melanie. I need a safe place to share what depressing fiber-related situation that happened to me last week. Oh no, share. Because you know that we will all feel for you. We will all feel for you. Okay, I'm going to pick her up, you guys, so you guys can see. She doesn't like to be picked up. But you guys can see why we have to lay off the treats a little bit. But she's beautiful. She's my beautiful girl. Yes, she is. See, they're all watching you, baby. Lori says she's working on diamond paint. Oh, that sounds fun. David needs some treats. Are you willing to share your treats with David? I'm not sure if he likes the kind of treats that you like. Hi, Christine. Hello. And Barbara says, water in my glass and bear, a black cat amigurumi on my head. Oh, how cute. How cute. Thank you. She's so pretty. But she is a big girl. And she's looking at those treats like, you need to give me some. That's what you need to do right now, Mom. Actually, I'm more like aunt. I'm more like aunt or niece. Because she was originally my grandma's kitty. All right. Hi, Lacey. Oh, come on. Let go. I'm going to put you back down. Oh, she does not like to be manhandled. Ooh, you hear that? Ooh. Alrighty, I'm done. I'm leaving you alone. Okay. Be glad I can't hear you right now. Okay. Gina's here. Good morning, Gina. Hi, Lacey. So Jamie says, I made a king-size scrap grading square afghan and used the join as you go method. Anyway, I gifted it to my hubby aunt. Well, she hates it. I overheard her say that. Scrap yarn should have just... What? Why does she hate it, Jane? That's horrible. I mean, she could have waited till you left the dang house. I mean, seriously, that's horrible. I'm sorry, Jamie. Scrap yarn should have been thrown out and not repurposed. That's an unappreciative bee. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You gotta love the work. You gotta love the love that somebody put into something. So, yeah, unappreciative. Because I bet you it was gorgeous, Jamie. I bet you it was. I'm so sorry. She probably considers you more servant than parent figure. Yeah, probably right, David. You're probably right. She's like, I am paying you. Well, no, I'm not paying you, but it doesn't matter. I am your overlord, and you need to give me those treats right now. That's what she's thinking. So she's kind of mad at me that I'm not doing that. Oh no, Jamie. So Frenchie says working on working on the shawl pattern Crystal Bagaday posted a couple weeks back, and making a waterfall cardigan. Okay, she's trying to get down, so I'm gonna let her down. She does spend a lot of time in my lap, but right now I think she's a little pissed at me because I was showing her off and not giving her treats. I know, Jamie. So Jamie said, I wanted to make the Roseanne couch blanket, but I used off-white instead of black yarn to join. I stopped that one for you, Jamie. Yeah, I had cat hair in my lip gloss. Exactly, Lisa. I love that idea. Lisa says, take it back and then give it to somebody who's more appreciative. Yes, Frenchie. Dogs have owners, cats have staff. And Jamie says, yeah, not everyone appreciates what we do, which is unfortunate. Vicky says, I would have taken it back since it should be trash. Yeah, you know. Now, does she know that you know? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Tammy, because there's a lot of work in that, a lot of work and a lot of love, and for somebody to be unappreciative, it's almost heartbreaking. It depends on the person, but still, it's heartbreaking. Yeah, exactly. How do I get it back? I wanted to stab her with my hook. Well, I've never been one known for uh, tact. I mean, I can be tactful. Don't get me wrong. I work in customer service, but when I get really irritated about something, I'm not really known for tact. So I probably would have said, "Look, I know you don't like it, so I'm going to take it back and give it to somebody who appreciates it." Bev says, my cat is in one of your tutorials. She got in my lap and I held her while I talked until she got restless. Yes. And I've got a few videos up of my cats walking across. When you do the top down video, and I do that for tutorials and for when I show stuff, do reviews and stuff. And yeah, I've got kitties walking across the table. I stopped using a whiteboard because I kept having to replace it because they ended up with like white paws across it. And I figured, you know what, my table's just as good. It's a dark wood table, so it works just as well. And Jamie says that was her 2020 quarantine scrap blanket. And the other Jamie says, well, if you take it back, you will always look at it with contempt and thinking negative thoughts associated with it, unless you can give it to somebody who would truly appreciate it. So that's up to you how you want to do that. But yeah, it's annoying. My cat constantly meows during your videos. Frangie, I know how you feel. Oh my gosh, yes. I have one cat he's a howler, I think. So there's a few. I don't know if he's in my videos. Sometimes I edit it out, but he'll be going through the house. That kind of noise. And I'm like, oh my gosh. He wants to get outside. We really need to build him like a little catio off of one of these windows so he can just get outside and enjoy himself. Because I don't have outdoor kitties. I don't have outdoor kitties. We have coyotes around here and bobcats. And if you go a little further up the mountain, we got bears. We got big birds that can, get little kitties. I feel like I have cat fur in my lip gloss. Sorry, guys. Bev says it's okay to want to stab her with your hook, but don't do it because that would be, illegal. Unless Canadian laws are different. Lisa says, good answer. Jamie says, I took my Mosaic Rainbow lumbar pillow back. Oh, you did? Good for you. Good for you. Oh, Bev, there you go. Bev goes, it might ruin the hook, so don't stab her with your hook. Find something else. Fringy says she hates that it's not her I'm talking to. Oh, how cute is that? I have another one that he's called Screech. He started out as Cinder, and that was going to be his name until his personality came out, and we realized his real name was Screech because he yells at me often. And Jamie says, right, Bev? She's not worth my hook. Lisa says, where do you live? So where do I live? I live in Franklin, North Carolina. So I'm in a valley in the middle of the Smoky Mountains in North Carolina. I'm about 30 minutes from Georgia, about an hour away, a little bit over an hour away from the South Carolina border, and it's 60 miles as a crow's fly to the Tennessee border, but it really takes about 2 hours because of all the winding roads. Good morning, Ellen. Lacey says, or you could look up some scrap cans on Etsy and send her pictures of how much those bad boys actually cost, and tell her that she was really rude and low class when she said such crappy things. I like it. I like it. And Jamie says, Frenchies, hello. Deneen says, hello, not sure how long I will be here. You're still at the cottage? It's so awesome, Deneen. I'm glad you are enjoying yourself. You've been there, what, 3 weeks now? Lori said, I would say, I overheard you didn't care for that blanket. How about I take it to shelter then? I would rather you have no gift than see the blanket and consider it trash. Amen to that, Lori. I like the way you think. Lisa says, my family and friends don't care what I make. They love everything. Oh, gosh, I know what you mean. I have not had an appreciative person yet. In fact, I can't keep up with all the stuff they want me to make for them. Now, I will tell you, my mom, she cracks me up. Sometimes she gets a little bit overboard. So when I first was going to make her a blanket, she like got all intricate in what she wanted. She's like, can you make it cream and then make it look like this headboard, which is like this huge vase of flowers come bursting out. And I'm looking at it like, oh my God. And she wants it king size, right? I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, okay, I'm a simple crocheter. I like comfy, simple stitches. And I'm looking at all that and I'm like, oh yeah, that's not my bag. Not quite what I do, but let me see what I can make similar to that. And then she ended up selling the house, or now, moving to a different house, and she doesn't want that one anymore. So now I've got all this Bernat blanket yarn and cream that I need to use at some point, and I will. I'll probably make some throws with it. Right now it's stored at her house. That's like the only bin I have yarn stored in, because there's, Bernat blanket yarn is big balls, so it's pointless to put it in like the bags. You know what I mean? So anyway, I digress. Jamie's gonna head out feeling lightheaded. Okay, well, I hope you feel better soon, Jamie. Oh, okay. Well, try and join us tonight. Same channel for yarn hookers. We'll be here tonight. We're going to talk about crochet and traveling, 5 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, but I do hope you feel better soon, like Lacey says. Frenchie says, hello, fellow Canadians. Oh my gosh. Jamie says, I am not going to show her. It says, I am not going to show her what's on Etsy, because then she'd sell it. Oh my gosh. She just sounds like a Karen. Sorry for any Karens out there that are not like Karens. Oh, Deneen says, our cottage is only 35 minutes from home, so I can come and go lots. I will be here every weekend. Oh, that's awesome. There I am. I'm back again, you guys. What? So sorry about that. If it acts up again, let me know, okay? Because there we go. It looks like my connection's getting better. Says, I'm pretty sure I'm going to find my blanket at the Goodwill. Ugh. I mean, I know that blankets end up at the Goodwill, but that's usually after somebody passes away. You know what I mean? Hi, Redneck Crafter. I haven't seen you in a bit. How are you doing today? So nice to see you. And Redneck Crafter says, I have a person who wants a baby blanket but never came for it. Oh, no. Is this a commissioned work that you did? Beth says, yes, I offered. Oh, wait, hang on. I offered to make someone a bag, and they said they'd like a hooded cardigan. Oh, okay. And it's funny because there's so much to learn in crochet that when you start crocheting and you start making stuff and people love it, and you may even make amazing stuff in your little wheelhouse, right? People think that you can do everything. And that's not the case. You learn each piece, each thing. Because like I haven't made really many wearables. I make accessories, but I've never made really many wearables. I do plan on changing that at some point, but it doesn't always work out the way that I like it to. You know, because right now I'm working more on simple. Eventually, I'm going to be making another 12-point star blanket. I got to finish up some stuff for the baby stuff, and then something for my sister, and then I'm gonna start on the 12-point star blanket, and that is with some gorgeous yarn. I can't wait actually to start playing with it. Wait. Lori says, "Sure, Mom. Can you rob a bank and buy the supplies, and then wait 5 years for me to finish the art piece?" Right, Lori. Right, exactly. Because I'm looking at it going, and it never got made because I kept avoiding it. I mean, it was horrible. But anyway, Mom knows better now. She doesn't do that. She just appreciates whatever I end up giving her. She does request particular colors, and like she saw the star blanket and really liked it. And then I was looking at some colors to match like her house, and she found one that she really liked. So she bought her own yarn, and I just need to make the blanket. And Bev says, "Jamie, take the blanket off her couch, donate it, and never mention it again." Yep, never mention it again. Lisa says, "I asked what colors do they like and what size blanket, and then and that got cut off, so I'll see that in a minute." And then my internet acted up. And then you choose a pattern. Okay. You don't let them choose the pattern. Yeah, I wish I could do that with my mom. And I started doing that with her without her permission, right? But my mom has a tendency to kind of just want her own thing. Yeah, and think that anything's possible, not understand whenever you're like, okay, I'm not that great, Mom, but thanks for thinking that I am, because thanks. Bev says, "Jamie, tell her you want to attach your tag or launder it or something, and then if you can't get it on the slide." There you go. Hi, Cindy. How are you? And Jamie says, "Bev, I haven't seen her in 12 years and not planning on to again. I am romanizing wrapping her in it. Romanizing. Huh. Wrapping her in it when she's dead. I think like dreaming about it. Bury her in the hated Afghan." There you go. Like just tuck her in, snug as a bug in a rug in her hated Afghan. And Redneck says, "No family members." Katrina, hi Katrina, so nice to see you. Hello. All right, I'm catching up, you guys. I'm catching up. Wait, maybe I did catch up. Hang on. I did catch up. Yay! Okay, so oh. Jamie, I'm gonna see what you sent me. And I never did check your message. I know you messaged me last week, and I didn't check my messages because I love that you hate that. Oh, well, okay then. I get a this is what I get, right? When I go to check Jamie's message, it says messenger needs to rest. Okay. Facebook Messenger. Shh. Oh my gosh, Jamie. She hated this. This is gorgeous. You guys, look. Do you see how gorgeous that is? Look at the love of that. I mean, I can't even. I'd beat her butt for you, Jamie. You know that. Ooh. Now I'm looking at the pictures you sent me of your house. Girl, I'm so moving in with you. I love your house. Oh my gosh. King sizes take a lot of skeins and time plus course. Yes, they do. Yeah, they're expensive blankets to make. But what I'm making her now is a throw. And the reason why I'm making her a throw is my mom keeps her house cold. Now, I stay hot most of the time. But she keeps her house cold. So all of her guests come and she's got the little square baby blanket that I made. I had a tutorial on it, and it was an infant size blanket, so it's a little blanket. She has that on her couch, along with a smaller throw. It's more of a lapgan that I made for her. And I walked in one day to find one of her guests have this little itty bitty blanket draped across them, trying to get warm. It's like, Mom, I need to make you a good size throw that you can have out here because this is not working. So she loved the star blanket a lot, and I told her she found the yarn that she wanted. I figured out we're going to make it about 2,000 yards, so it's a bigger blanket people can really wrap up in it. You can hear Mister. Do you hear him? That's what he's saying. There's something outside I want to check out. That's what he's saying right now. Okay, sing me the song of your people, baby. Anyway, so yeah, that's how that came about. All right, I'm gonna go back up. Denise said, made 6 blankets for my son's friends, her grad gifts. I remember I saw where you said that in Ginger's chat yesterday. Then yesterday he asked for another one. Yes, he forgot it needs a Tuesday. How's that going, by the way? How is that going? Which amazing. Are you using like a bulky yarn or a worsted weight? Because wow, making that many blankets. Wow. I did that. I made my sister's kids, which she had 5 kids at the time. No, 4. She has 4 kids. I don't know why I'm giving her an extra kid. Maybe it's her husband I'm thinking of. Anyway, she has 4 kids, and I made each of them a throw blanket one Christmas. But the only reason why I was able to get it done is because I used burlap blanket yarn. Because that will whip up into a nice throw real fast. And maybe that I might do that with the cream as well for Mom. Make a throw for her. My sister Virginia asked for a pocket shawl. I had her pick the pattern on what Ravelry. I made it and it turned out bigger. But my sister's about 5'10" and she loved it. She doesn't crochet. That's awesome, Lisa. I followed a pattern on Ravelry. That I bought off of Ravelry. It's the one that's like super duper famous for the pocket shawl, the one that went like really viral. And it ended up kind of smaller than I expected. And it could be because I'm a tight crocheter, so that may be why. Romanticizing. Rolling her dead body in the blanket. There we go. Yes, Melanie. She hates it. Oh. I love that blanket, Jamie. I think it is gorgeous. And I'm not just saying that. I think it is beautiful. And I think that she is one of the most Karen of all Karens too. And I'm sorry for any Karens that aren't Karens, but you know what I'm saying. That she is, she would never get another thing from me. And if she asked for something, I would tell her flat out, nope, ain't happening. Yeah, exactly, Lisa. Lisa says that blanket is gorgeous. Yeah, I'd get it back. Exactly. I can't see it just when well, Alice, I'm so psyched that you dropped in. Thank you for dropping in. Redneck says that friend needs I'm giving you an unfriend button, right? Well, she's related to her. She's an in-law, right? Jamie, in-law. You're right. Am I right? I think it was your husband's aunt. But you know what? Just because they're related doesn't mean they need to stay in your life. Hi, Inga. Hello. So Jamie says, thanks, Lisa. I almost packed away my hooks and needles. I'm just so heartbroken. It wasn't my best work by far. I think it's beautiful. And scrap stuff is not supposed to be your best work, but that mix of color and that riot of color makes it that much more gorgeous. So I don't give it up, Jamie, because you did beautiful work and she's just a bee. But that's the meaning of it. She has my 2020 quarantine blanket. Take it back. I would. Such a bee. I'm making a king size rainbow colored blanket now for a friend. Then I'll make one for for the next person. Yeah, exactly. Always making. Always making. I love it. I am working on. I don't know if I think I showed you guys this last week. Yeah, because I am working on. Well, I did a booty, and I don't like how it turned out. I think I messed something up, so I got to do the booties again. So this is one of the booties that I did, but I messed up over like over here, so I'm just gonna redo it. So I got to make two booties so I can get that out to two peeps. But that same yarn I am making because my sister loves this yarn. I'm making her a scarf. It's chevron, so you can see that it's a chevron scarf. I'll probably block it because it, like I said, I go tight, so it gets a little bowed. But that is what I'm making, and then I'm going to make her a beanie to go with that because she is moving near me. She's actually moving in with my mom. So right now, the housing market is a seller's market. You guys know that. It's very much a seller's market right now, and she lives in an area that people want to live. She lives on the outskirts of Orlando, Florida. That's where she lives. I used to live there too for a brief moment in time. Anyway, she's able to make bank on her house right now, so they have decided they're just going to go ahead and sell it, and they're going to live with my mom. While because she's yeah, I can share this. So because she shared it, and you guys keep my mom in your thoughts because she's actually going into surgery on Tuesday. I'd say probably 10 years ago, my mom, they found what they told her at the time was a precancerous cyst or tumor or whatever in her breast. And they removed that. That was back in her 40s. Maybe it was about 20 years. I don't know. Anyway, it's a while ago. So they removed that. And she's been cancer free for the longest. Well, just recently they found breast cancer again. And she's in her 60s now. And so what they're going to do is instead of just removing it, because she said the doctor said he'd have to remove what they found, they'd have to biopsy it, and then she'd have to go through chemo and radiation, and then every couple of years she'd have to come back and get another biopsy, which is not a comfortable needle, you guys. It's a big needle, and get another biopsy, and then go through this every so often. So what she's decided to do is get a double mastectomy, and then at the same time go ahead and get reconstructive surgery. So that's what's happening on Tuesday. And I'm with her. I'm with mom. I'm like, hey, if my boobies were trying to kill me, I'd be getting them. They'd be out the door. Nope. They'd be gone in a heartbeat. So I feel like everything's going to be just fine. But the recovery is going to be the worst. She's never been through major surgery before, so she has no concept of it. Just to give you guys a little bit of an idea, how she has I had a C-section with my only child. I had a C-section. Within 3 days, she's like, you want to go shopping? I'm thinking, okay, we'll go visit one store. I mean, I need to get out. I'm feeling, cooped up and stuff. So it's like somewhere between 3 and 5 days she did this. So she takes me out, right? Nope. Woman wants to do full-on day of shopping. And I'm like, in the middle of the store, I'm like, you know what, Mom? I'm going to go out to the car. I'm just going to sit down. What's wrong? I don't understand. We've only been out for like 3 hours. I'm like, I'm just going to go out to the car. I'm just going to sit down, Mom. Okay? I'm like almost in tears because I'm in so much pain. It's so uncomfortable, and she had no clue. So that's where my mom is at with surgery. She just doesn't understand. You just don't bounce back from that, and the older you get, the less quickly you bounce back. So anyway, I don't even know why I started on that story. I don't know why. Anyway, let me finish what I was reading the comments here. Yeah. Frenchie says, Jamie, she is a curmudgeony old bat. Yes, ma'am. I like that word. Deneen says, this one, oh, wow. Okay, then. Let me go ahead and, what? I'm sorry, peeps. Hang on. There we go. So sorry about that. Sorry, I didn't even see those coming up. So I don't have another mod in here right now. Actually, yeah. So sorry about that, peeps. Deneen says, this one is worst way using Krista at Secret Yarnery, Drunken Granny, about a third of the way done, making it plum and medium gray. Ooh, that sounds gorgeous, Deneen. That sounds beautiful. Lisa says the shawl has 3 huge squares with fringe. Used a 4 medium weight yarn. It's heavy, but it's cold in the mountains of Virginia. Yeah, is that where you're at, Lisa? The mountains of Virginia? I don't know. I know I have your address, but I don't know where that is. I'm sorry. Never quit. Exactly. Never quit because of other meanies. Amen to that. Oh, I love it, Jamie. I'll read that in a minute though. Lisa says, extra kid just had twin boys last week. What? What? Congratulations. So need to make more baby blankets. Can never have too many baby blankets. So Jamie says, this is what I was laughing at. Jamie says, Melanie, I'll give you her address and you can play Repo Man Afghan edition. Thanks for the laugh. And your chevron scarf is pretty. Don't frog it. Keep it going. I'm not. I think I'll block it and because it'll stretch out okay. But I was just like, the thing is I do crochet kind of tightly and things get a little bowed. So I always have to stretch it out and stuff. But when you wash it, things get reshaped and okay. So Redneck Crafter says, bumper. Katrina says, hey Jamie. Lisa says, love the scarf. Thank you. Tammy says, sorry to hear that. Oh, for my mom. Yeah, I'm holding your mom and you and your family and your thoughts. Thank you. I think everything will be okay. She's a very strong woman. But pray for my sister because she's staying with my sister after surgery. Like my sister's going to be taking care of her. I think my sister's going to need more prayers than my mom. Well, Tuesday, my mom's going to need the prayers. After that, give it all to my sister. Jamie says, cat, want to play Afghan Repo? Yeah, sorry about that, you guys. Sorry about the troll. Yeah, you could crochet boobies for after. Yes. Well, and here's the funny thing is my mom back in the 80s got a boob job. So she so she already has fake ones, but of course they're going to be upgraded now. And we were laughing about it. I'm like, Mom, you're going to be the only 80-year-old with perky breasts. So enjoy that because I'm bigger breasted and Lord knows my breasts are not going to be anywhere near perky. They are losing the perkiness already. So she will be the only one with perky breasts in the nursing home. Well, she probably won't go to nursing home. I don't think my sister would let her. I told her I'd put her in a nursing home. Only because me and my mom are very much alike. We're a lot alike. And if we were to live together, her as an old woman and me as a middle-aged woman, one of us would kill the other, right? It would be like on like a Nightline type of thing. Like 2020 would do a story on it. Yeah, I think actually I am probably going to make Jamie, I might make you a mod. And I'm thinking Katrina's another good one. I think I'm gonna make a mod if you guys don't mind. Only because I know you guys are with me and you guys know what I don't want seen in my chat. Hey Ursula, so wonderful to see you. Okay, I gotta back up. I lost where I was at. Katrina says offer your blue services. You guys are so sweet. Yeah, it's Vicky saying that's not fun. I went through chemo 3 times and radiation twice, and a large needle for the biopsy. Prayer she will get through with flying colors. I hope so too, and I'm completely with her. I would never, chemo, it gets harder the older you get. It's never. Yes. I am gonna make Katrina a mod. I am gonna do that. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you. And I'm so sorry, you guys. In fact, let me go ahead and do that in case we get another troll. that I'm not seeing. Sorry you guys had to put up with that because I totally didn't even see it. All right. Let me go over here. I got some housekeeping to do, peeps. And I got to remember where to add my mods. So give me, I can't, normally if you're in like regular chat, you can add a mod. But, oh, you know what? That's what I can do. Because I've done that before. Hang on a minute. There we go. Go to my live chat. Yes. Yes, I do sing to myself as I'm doing things. Don't you? Whistle while you work. Da, 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 da. Okay, go to my channel. Sorry, you guys. Interrupted my oh, I got new buttons, you guys. I got new buttons. Hey, Jamie, did you get your buttons? Mail's been kind of crappy, you guys. So, and then I've been slow in getting out my mail. So, just to let you guys know. All right, where is my? Oh, here we are. My live chat. Go into my live chat, and then let me find Katrina. Don't worry, you're not going to get an echo. I muted it. I muted it. And Ursula, I wish you were here earlier because I know Ursula's a mod. There you are. And she would have gotten rid of that dude. There we go. And I'm giving Jamie some responsibility besides answering my phone. There we go. All right, it's done, you guys. It's done. Thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you. My sister lives in Virginia. I like it. I live in Kansas. Oh, okay, Lisa. So, but you're visiting your sister? Oh, or you're giving the blanket to your sister. I'm sorry. So, and Katrina says, it was quick. Kicks and trolls. And I really do appreciate the offer, Katrina. Thank you so much. Thank you. Anytime you guys are in, that would be so helpful. Thank you. Michelle says, baby is sleeping now. Coffee in my cup, new mosaic on my hook. I still haven't even asked the first question, you guys. And we're like 42 minutes into it. Oh. Just, I wanted to get rid of him, but couldn't. Well, you can now. You can now, Katrina. Thank you. Hi, Sanita. So nice to see you. Such a pleasure to see you. Michelle, love your work. Okay, it popped me back down. Hello, alert, Ursula. I am okay. We got people saying hi. Okay, I think we're good. I think I'm caught up. I mailed the shawl and throw blanket. Oh, gotcha. Okay, thank you, Lisa. I'm sorry, I'm slow. Alrighty. So let me ask the first question since I still haven't asked my first question. And then I'm going to show you guys while the answers are coming in because, it's a little delayed. I'm going to show you guys some buttons. I got new buttons. I'm excited. In fact, I took a picture of them. I meant to post them on Instagram. I'll do it later. All right. First question. Let me see where we're at. I did that. All right, let's do this. Okay, there was the describe something in one word. I'm not sure where we left off, but I don't like one word answers. I like it when we get a little bit more chatty. So I'm going to ask these. Have you ever had an imaginary friend? Have you ever had an imaginary friend? Oh, nope, those are not for live chat. Okay. Ah, Sunita, I'm the same way. I love to nap when it's raining. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, so while I'm seeing the answers, and I'll scroll back up and see what the answers are. So here's what you can choose from if you win today's drawing. So those of you that's first time in here, I do a drawing at the end of my live chat. The catch is you have to have been active chatting within the last 5 minutes, but I do let you know. If you're a lurker, that's okay, because what I do is I'll let you know, hey, I'm going to be doing the chat here soon, and then you can start to just add in little comments here and there. But I do that in the last 5 minutes of the chat. I will tell you that my channel members do get a little bit of an increased chance to win if you're a channel member. And I do send this stuff internationally. It's something small, so I will send it internationally. I'm okay with that. All right, so we got some more buttons this week. I'll show you everything that we got. Okay, so there's the three wooden buttons, right? And then you can get these felt coasters. Now there's a couple of them. I got 2 of each. Picked up 2 of each this time because, well, you'll see. I'm going to show them to you now. All right, little kitty heads. So I got 2 of those. So just to let you know, I couldn't resist. I mean, kitties, right? And then same thing with this one. I think. Yep, there's the other one. Little kitty bunnies. Oh my gosh, right? I couldn't resist that. So cute. All right. I wanted to get some more of the woodland creatures because those were flipping adorable, but my daughter couldn't find them. She was the one that actually picked them up for me. All right, and then this tassel and these cute little flower buttons. And I bought some more of these, I guess they're butterflies, lightning bugs, whatever. I had gotten them before, and then I ended up using them myself on the dress. So I got another pack of those for you guys. Ladybugs and the sewing notions. Those are buttons as well. And then I got, because David took the big button last time, there is a new big button. This one is kind of ceramic, right? So I got a new big button. So that's what you have to choose from for this week's, or not this week's, but right now, that's what you have to choose from. Okay, so let me go ahead and take a look. And as far as my answer to an imaginary friend, no. I mean, I like sing and stuff to imaginary people and stuff all the time, but it's no true imaginary friend that was a consistent thing for me. Never had that. Hi, Sharon. Okay. Lisa's getting more coffee. Oh, just had to frog the cat body. No. Oh, goodness. I hope it's not a big one. That's, I'm sorry. And Gina says, nope, never had an imaginary friend. Vicky says, no, I have not. Ellen says, yes, Mr. Wickens was his name. I love that, Ellen. I love it. Lisa says, not that I remember, but my little sister had 2 of them, right? One just wasn't enough, right? And why just only have 1? You're making up your own friends. Have many. Have many. Redneck Crafter says, nope. Frenchie says, yes, in my head, there was just a bunch of blobs. I get that. I understand that. I might have been closer to that. Oh, Redneck is Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Sorry. I will remember that eventually. I will be freezing if I was wearing such a summer top, Mel. Yeah, but you're in the other side, right? So it's winter there, right? Right? I have to wear this top because, yeah, it's too hot. What's the temperature out? Oh, it's not telling. My watch is not telling. Oh, because I need to enter the passcode. Oh, gosh darn it. Come on. Okay, so sometimes when I enter this passcode, it gets a number and it just doesn't want to stay in there. Oh my gosh, it's going to drive me nuts. Never mind. Let me just look at my phone for my temperature. What is the temperature here? 75 degrees. Gets 5 degrees higher and I'll be hot. Hot. Thanks, Ursula. Ursula's like, we need more thumbs up. Sunita says, not that I could remember, but no, my kids did, and it creeped me out. They had full conversations with him. Oh my gosh, really? That's what I can't even imagine. My daughter didn't. My daughter didn't have one. You're having one right. Yeah, I think Ursula's in her winter right now. Never. Cindy says never had an imaginary friend. Sandrine, hi Sandrine, how are you? And Sandy, so nice to see you. Hi Sandy. I am doing wonderful. How are you doing? Yes, the little kitty buttons. I couldn't resist those. That's why we got 2 of each of those. And oh my gosh. Okay. So Lori says yes, she had not only one imaginary friend, she had 5. When I was 6 in a busy public restroom at an amusement park, they and I all had to tinkle before I could leave the stall. It was the only time ever that my grandma yelled at me. Oh my god! So you were like waiting for your imaginary friend to tinkle. Oh my gosh, that's kind of awesome, Lori. I love that. I love that. I love it. No, because I have my twin brother, so I always had someone to growing up with, and that makes a lot of sense. I have a niece and nephew that are twins, and gosh, they would play off each other all the time. I'm doing wonderful, Sandy. I hope you're doing great as well. I'm catching up on the chat. I was showing off buttons which are for my giveaways for my lives. At the end of my live, I do a giveaway. The catch is, though, you just need to be have said something in the chat in the last like 5 minutes of me doing the drawing. And Ursula says, yes, we are going into the coldest months. I wish I was there. I kind of like my cold months. I am of the age. I'm not quite there yet. I'm not quite menopausing yet, but I'm approaching that age. And yeah, so I'm, and of course I've got some extra insulation, so I get pretty hot easy. And Michelle says, maybe I could use them for my crochet dolls. Ooh, I like that. I like it. And Katrina says, I can send you my summer. I can send you my summer to Ursula. Yes, people always thought my son had an imaginary friend. Did he? Did he not? Or did he just like to talk to himself? And hi, Muhammad. Thank you for watching me from India. I appreciate that. 75 degrees here already. Yes, that's where I'm at, Lisa. That is where I am at. And Ellen is 76 degrees, 90. Oh, that humidity. It's when you're walking into Jello. I grew up in Florida, so I understand humidity like crazy well. All right, I think I kind of caught up. 24 degrees Celsius, 74 degrees Fahrenheit. Thank you for giving it both ways, Fringy. No, I can't do the conversion, but so you're close to where I'm at as far as degrees. Although it all depends on, I tell you what, 75 degrees can feel very different in Florida and in Arizona and even here in the mountains. It's crazy, but it can feel very different. Barbara says, I think Megan, our Congo African Gray, either has one or else she talks to the spirits that like to visit us. I like to think that she talks to the spirits. Okay, Ursula, thank you so much for dropping in. I appreciate it. Mwah, thank you. Deb's Crochet Cafe, Debbie Rose. Hi, Deb. How are you? So nice to see you here. Hi, Judy. So nice to see you. Sharon says, trying to figure out why and how to fix my ripple baby blanket. I use a larger hook for the beginning chain, but it's still curling. Please help. It could be that you're still very tight, so it depends on how you may need to go another half size up on the beginning chain. Next time, I am a very tight crocheter, and I know that I usually need to go up a full 1 millimeter on my starting chain, or I don't even start with the starting chain. I start with a foundation row, which helps me tremendously. Look up, I don't have one on my channel yet. I've seen some good ones out there. So whatever your next stitch is, so say you're going to do a row of, and I know if you're doing a wavy, so you might end up with some, you may need to do a foundation single crochet or something like that, and then do your last row as a single crochet. But look up how to do a foundation row. It really, really helps with that. It really, really helps with that. Now I'm putting sequins. Oh, wait. On my 4th of July doll. Ooh, I love that, Michelle. Yeah, as Katrina says, Sharon, it might be your tension. And that's, I have problems with my tension. So I was just showing somebody here. Sometimes I end up blocking my stuff. If I can know that in the wash, it'll work itself out. So if you take a look at this, it's a scarf that I'm doing. The edges are straight. I'm not crooked in any way, but it tends to bow out a little bit, and it's because I do alternate my tension and I go from tight to tighter. But I think I'll be able to block it, or when it gets washed, it'll work itself out. But if you are still having a problem with actual curling, I would look into consider doing a foundation row. And if it's a ripple and you're starting the ripple on your first row, then just do a single crochet foundation row. Lori says, when my son was 5, I frequently found him talking in the corner of his room. He would say he was talking to the smoke baby over there. What creeped me out is that oh my gosh, that would creep me out, Lori. Oh my gosh. And was that the only one of your children that did something like that? Lori says, I couldn't help but think of my lost baby when he would say smoke baby, which sounded ghostly to me. Yes, I agree. That would creep me out too. Did you talk to him about the lost baby? Or he may have been too young to even talk about it. Talk to him about. And Sandy says, hi Sharon, doesn't that make you crazy? Those curls are so frustrating. I run into it all the time. I crochet ridiculously tight. You mean both. Is it a lefty thing, do you think, Sandy? Because I have that problem all the time. Deb says, hi Katrina, trying to finish my daughter's granny square purse. Ooh, I made a granny square purse for my daughter. It was the big granny square, and I sewed them together. Of course, that was I was relatively new to crochet, and I did it in acrylic and no lining with an acrylic strap. Yeah, needless to say, she didn't carry it long because it was like just kept on stretching. Lesson learned. And Sandy says, Deb, hi honey, long time no see. Thank you. It is. That is Ferris wheel, and the Ferris wheel yarns. I have a new because I need to get another skein. I have another skein on the way. That's the color, and the colorway of the Ferris wheel yarn is, what is the colorway? Where's it at? Sprinkles. It's Sprinkles. I love it. So that is what, and my sister fell in love with the colors I was using it, so she's getting a scarf and a hat in it. I'm getting a little bit sick of the color because I've been using it a lot. I've been using it a lot. Frenchie says, yes. Oh, wait. Yeah, my chains are always super tight. Some chains almost disappear. Yeah. Couldn't foundation chain on this shawl though, but that doesn't usually curl anyway. Yeah, and if you can't do a foundation chain, if it's just not going to work for you, I really would consider going up. Instead of a 1/2 millimeter, do a full millimeter, or if that's what you're doing, then go up even more. Like, keep jumping up a 1/2 millimeter and see if you're still curling. Yeah, see? Okay, so Sandy understands this. It could be Mel. I don't know, but I too have to go up at least a full hook size. Yes, some people do 1/2 hook size, not me. Gotta go up a full. Lori says, yes, only kid who did it and only time he did that. We had just told him the baby was coming right before I miscarried. Oh, that kind of breaks my heart a little bit. And it would creep me out too if I was experiencing that. Gosh, I'm sorry, Lori, but it's still kind of touching in a way, you know? I mean, it's a creepy but touching. Anyway, does he remember any of that? I'm curious. Katrina says, oh, nice, Dab. I am needing to make a granny square purse. Katrina says, hello, Lori. And I'm back behind again. She wanted to look like patchwork. Oh, that looks so cool, Dad. That's awesome. And Sandy says, the first time I crocheted a purse, I had to stop carrying it. The strap stretched so much that it ended up the purse was hanging at my knees, right? And this purse that I made for my daughter was a crossbody purse, right? And so yeah, it's like and it was big enough to hold like a book or an iPad, and it didn't make it out the house the first time, to be honest with you. It can be an overnight bag for her. Sharon said, I tried to edge with a single crochet, still curling, never blocked anything before. Should I try something like that? Sometimes it can work with the blocking. It depends on how bad it's curling. So if it's really, really curling, then I would definitely, if you want to perfect it, then frog it, and then try going up on your hook size by a 1/2 millimeter each time until you can get that right tension. If it's just curling just a smidge, then yes, blocking it may help. It may help. Or even if you're going to put, I'm sorry, we get flies in here, or even if you're going to get, put a, border, that's the word I was looking for. Border. If you're going to put a border on it, that also can sometimes fix it if it's a light curl. So, and you don't even have to do the blocking. Although blocking does help kind of really square up and kind of, I don't know. I don't do it often, but it does help to like really just kind of square up your projects. She picked out all the colors. That's so awesome, Deb. I love that. I love that. I tried to edge with single crochet, still curling, never blocked. And that's what you were talking about with edging, doing a border. I get it. Lori says, I mentioned it to his doctor because he was very angry when I lost the baby and very concerned about me. Then he says he has a smoke baby. She said it's how his little mind was processing his loss. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh, thank you, Dana. Hey, Dana. It's so nice to see you in here. Wonderful. Thank you. Oh, okay, Judy. It's so nice to see you here. And you guys, I'm behind on the comments. I try to read everyone. And I think, yes, that might work. Sharon, yes, that might work. Blocking might work, exactly. This has been a wonderful day. Oh, I'm glad, Gina. I'm glad you're having a wonderful day. You have 60. Oh, Sharon. Yeah, 62 rows. Then give it a shot. Try blocking. Give it it may work, because what helps with blocking is when you wet the yarn and you stretch it and then it kind of sticks to that. So blocking may help. And Lori says, I tell you, he's a spectacular older brother. And that's why he just wanted to be an older brother. One of the best I have ever seen. They are such good friends. I sometimes wonder if that loss helped him understand what a blessing a new baby was. How sweet is that? How sweet is that? Oh, you're very welcome, Sharon. Hey, and then come tonight to Yarn Hookers this evening, and ask that same question, because sometimes we get a little bit of a bigger audience and sometimes we get different people coming in. So ask that same question. Also, Julie and Ginger are going to be here. Now, Ginger I don't think has that problem because she's has a very loose tension, but Julie also has a tight tension. So maybe they'll have some good answers for you. Hey, it doesn't help. It doesn't hurt, right? Okay, I'm going to ask the next question, and then for some new people popping in, I'm going to show you what you can possibly win at the end of the chat. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm going to show it again, but I think I just showed it, but I think I've had a few people pop in. So I want to show you what you guys can win at the end of the chat when I do my drawing, and I do send internationally. So the next question is, what is your favorite cartoon character? Oh, I got to think about that while I'm showing you stuff. Okay. For those of you just jumping in, I just wanted to let you know that at the end of all of my lives, I do a giveaway. It is a drawing that will draw from the people that are active in my chat. You do have to have been active within the last 5 minutes. I do tell you when I'm going to be drawing soon, so if you want to put a little comment out there to get active in the chat in the last 5 minutes. And my members do have a little bit of an extra chance of winning. They get a little bit of a higher probability. Basically, they're 2 times more likely to win. Let's just say that. So I'm going to show you what you can choose. I will send these internationally. They're all small, so I will send them internationally. Mostly buttons, you guys. I'm just going to tell you, mostly buttons. A few other things. All right, so you can choose from these 3 wooden buttons, these little kitty head buttons, these coasters. This is probably the biggest thing here. These coasters, they are felt ball coasters, which I am using mine right now. Oh my gosh, and you guys, Darn Good Yarn changed their box up. But this is my felt coaster. My next Darn Good Yarn box unboxing, you'll see how they changed things up a little bit. These Sewing Notion buttons. The ladybugs, I couldn't think of their name. Buttons. Butterfly buttons. Flower buttons. These are super cute. I really like these. You're lucky you guys are getting them. I didn't confiscate these. Kitty buttons. Excuse me. And then this tassel. And I had to replace the big giant button because David walked away with my button last week, my big button. So another big button. This one's kind of ceramic looking, right? Do that. I like that edging. Anyway, so that's what you can choose from. Just to let you know. Hi, Nancy. So nice to see you here. Hi, L'Oreal. Ooh, Papa Smurf. Ooh, I like it. All right, I'm going to scroll back up so we can get some of the answers. Wish you could send a pic. Well, you know what? Actually, you can send a pic, Sharon. Join our Facebook group, which it should be in the description down below. In the comment just above you, it has actually a link to. Nope, it's not the Yarn Hookers Facebook group. So it should be in the description box. To the Facebook group for Yarn Hookers or my Facebook group, but the Yarn Hookers one is more active. So post it there and get some comments on that. Absolutely, I would love that. Okay, so Katrina says Winnie the Pooh. Vicky says Bugs Bunny. I think honestly mine was Jessica Rabbit. Does she count? I love Jessica Rabbit. She's so beautiful. Sharon says Roadrunner, although, you know what? No, actually it was Rogue, because I used to watch X-Men on the cartoons on Saturday morning, and I loved Rogue. I love Rogue. So maybe that actually is more my favorite. Lori says, just today, even though I was standing right there, Malcolm asked Spencer if he had eaten breakfast. As Spencer was getting ready for work, Spence said no, so Malcolm asked what he wanted and made it. Oh my gosh, even so they are at least teenagers because Spencer's working. or are they young adults? That is amazing. That's a good Big Brother. Wow. Deanna says, hi, Deanna. Says Deputy Dog. Oh, I loved Eeyore. I loved Eeyore. Nana Kathleen says Eeyore. Ellen says, hey, hey, from Moana. Oh, I love Hey, Hey. I forgot about Hey, Hey. Moana, actually, that is my favorite. Moana is my absolute favorite Disney movie. Trust me, my daughter hates it when I put that movie on. And I'll probably play it after the show because I want to go through and sing everything. Yeah, after I do my live, I'm going to be putting on Moana on Disney Plus just so I can go through and sing all the songs, right? And it's so funny because whenever somebody says thank you for something, like in Slack, in my work instant messaging or something like that, or even on text, I send them, and even if it's just I send them the meme for oh, why can't I think of his name? I love it. Maui. I send the Maui "You're Welcome" meme, from that song. I love it. Mabel Pines from Gravity Falls. What? What is that? I've never heard of that. The Tasmanian Devil. He was pretty great, wasn't he? My daughter wants me to do a Pikachu for her son for Christmas. Oh my gosh. If I knew how to do, I started really getting into amigurumi, which I do want to do one. I want to do one of the kits that I got from Michael's a while ago, and check that out. Hopefully they're still selling it. Hi, Nancy. I think I said hi already, but regardless, again, hi, Nancy. Dana Sniffles the Mouse. What cartoon was that from? I don't remember that one, Dana. L'Oreal says Papa Smurf. Papa Smurf was kind of amazing. Actually, I kind of agree with that. Hi, Wanda. So nice to see you. Scooby Dooby Doo. Where are you? I gotta back up. I'm like so far behind you guys. What do I need to block? Remember, on a tight budget. Thanks in advance. Okay, that's okay. You can use push pins. And honestly, you need something to put the pins in. So what it is, and the thing is, if you had like official blocking cubes, you would be able to see the measurements so you can get it exactly even. So you want to measure things out. But you can use a cardboard or something like that, as long as you can get it to stick and stay stretched to where you want it to be while it is wet. That is the goal. That's what you got to do. You don't need fancy blocks. You don't need fancy pens. As long as you have some way to get it to stretch and at the measurement that you want it to be, that's all you need. And Michelle says, grape ape. He was a huge purple ape. I don't even know that. Some of these I have no clue. That's so funny. Oh, Marvin the Martian was awesome. I actually used to have like a Marvin the Martian stuff in my car. And Pepe Le Pew, I have always had two. Oh, I love both of those. Jamie says, has to be the most controversial cartoon Pepe Le Pew. Yeah, he's pretty controversial right now. I grew up with him, so I'm a fan of Pepe Le Pew, but I do also see the controversy as well. But I'm an 80s girl, so and Sandy says, hey Dana, darling. Dana says, hi Sandy. And Lori says, Malcolm is 22, Spencer is 16. So sweet that he's still making him breakfast. Wow, I love that. The kitty head buttons are cute. I love those. I bought two of them because they're kitties, right? And Sandy says, Dana, did you see we talked about your PNW social on my Thursday Night Live? I heard about that social, Dana, on Ginger's Live. I heard about it. They are super cute. I love them. So anyway, the kitty heads. Hey, Wanda. Yes, Stitch is her favorite cartoon character, which Stitch is pretty awesome, too. L'Oreal says, oh, wait. I think I'm catching up, you guys. Hi, Kathy Ann. Love Hey Hey. Yes, Hey Hey is pretty awesome. Okay, here we go. Gloria says, my kids would only let me sleep in until the Smurfs came on. Then they would pile on the bed so we could all watch the Smurfs together. That's super duper cute. That's like really cute. I love that. Deanna says, a friend of mine is just finishing a Pikachu. Ooh, see, I need to learn how to make that. My daughter would love a Pikachu. Wouldn't you, Peanut? She didn't hear me. Sandy, I didn't, but I'll go watch it. And Kathy Ann, so nice to see you here. Neighbor's boy had a stuffed hey. Oh, really? I didn't know they made them. Says, you know what? Malcolm was 3 when I miscarried. He was 5 when Spence was born. Oh. Okay, so you had the timing a little bit off, but still, that's awesome. So at 3, he was doing the processing thing with the smoke baby. And Dana says, Sniffles the Mouse came from an old Looney Tunes Looney Tunes cartoons, early 80s. Okay, so that's probably why because I was born in 74, so I am an 80s kid, but I was more, my more memorable like things are from late 80s and early 90s. Deanna says, Pepe Le Pew, which I love Pepe Le Pew. And Deb says, the thing is, she knows how to crochet. I need to have her make it. LOL. After all, she's 26 now. Yeah, she can make it herself. L'Oreal says, hi, Katrina, I block with an exercise mat. See, I picked up on secondhand. Exactly. All you need to do is be able to push some pins in, and you don't need the fancy pins. Just get some push pins or something, or even the little, like as from a sewing, the little pins with the red dot on top. Those work too. So anything. I bought, Sandy says, one of my dogs is the embodiment of Eeyore. Oh, what kind of dog is it? Is he a Met, or is he like a certain breed? Slow, overweight. He just wants love and nothing bothers him. That's so, I love that. I love that. Lori says, I use a piece of foam core board and push pins from the Dollar Tree as my blocking system. $2. See? I love that you guys have all these ideas. Awesome. Great score, Lori. Exactly. The Pink Panther, which I never really watched the Pink Panther in full, but I do know the song. You know, the dum, yeah, dum, 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 dum. Jane, welcome back, Jamie. So nice to see you. Okay, so you're just gonna be listening. That is perfectly fine. I enjoy a good lurker, and sometimes I lurk. I actually do it often because oftentimes I'm playing lives when I am working. So I often lurk, unfortunately. And Sandy says, I started out blocking on my ironing board. I had the cloth covering the board, pin the project to the board, steam the item with an iron, and then move the project as needed to repin. Love it. Love it. Love that idea. It says, I found one of those foam playmates that, where'd we go? Every time I do that, it means that my chat jumped up on me because I'm far behind, right? Okay, I found one of my those foam playmates that look like a big puzzle at the Goodwill for $5. Yes, the big puzzle, which is basically what the official boards are, because I have some in there. I got them for Christmas for my boss, I think, in my Amazon gift, which, by the way, he's doing Christmas in July again. So guess what list I sent him again? I can't wait. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I start for $5. I can block 1 or 2 pieces for small projects on it, or all for a blanket. Use all of them for a blanket. That's awesome. And Sandy says, hi, Jamie. And Katrina says, hi, Jamie. People are saying hello. Hi, Maritza. So nice to see you. Hello. Okay, I think I'm caught up. And Deanna says, sorry, I had more than I favorite He-Man and She-Ra. You know what? I forgot about them. I loved He-Man and She-Ra. I loved them. So I did them X-Men and He-Man and She-Ra. I think you're seeing a trend here, maybe, just maybe. Just maybe. Oh, I need some ibuprofen. My sinuses are getting to me. That's okay. Frenchie says, on the phone with Chatty Cathy, can't listen right now. It's okay, Frenchie. We're all good. Don't worry about it. Lisa's going to be right back. Gray Skull. Exactly, Deb. I have to go soon. I have to pick up my daughter from work. Oh, okay. Well, it was so nice that you and okay, and Lori has to run. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to ask the next question, you guys, and hopefully I'll be able to catch up because I'm not going to be showing some other stuff here. What was your favorite subject in high school? What was your favorite subject in high school? Oh gosh, in high school? I mean art, but I mean, should I go with a harder subject? Um I don't know, maybe I'll think of it. So I'm thinking it might be math is like my second favorite. Even though had to do summer school with it, but when I finally got it, it felt so good. Mr. Cartoon was the cartoon character for Michelle. And Sandy says, my little Eeyore doggy is a Pomeranian. Oh, how cute! Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Katrina says art. And Nana Kathleen says history. Deb says math. L'Oreal says science. And Sanita says, yes, art for me too. Yeah, I loved art, although I did have it out with the teacher once. But I did that in college too. I tend to be a little bit of a. I don't necessarily just because you're in a authoritative role doesn't mean that I take your authority. I wasn't bad. Just if I disagreed, I disagreed. Michelle says art. Vicky says none of the above. Didn't have one. So you didn't have a favorite subject in high school? You were just ready to get out of there. Chiquita, hi Chiquita, how are you? Says science. Jamie says silk screening. That was a class in high school? Silk screening? What? That sounds like fun. Choir and marching band. I did that. So did I, Deanna. I did too. I wasn't in class, but I was actually the captain of the flag corps in my junior and senior year. But yeah, I did that too. I even I performed in the Orange Bowl in Florida, which it was exciting. But yeah, that was that's so awesome. Not many people did flag corps, so I'm excited to see somebody else that did it. Sharon says, lucky to have Bible as literature in public schools. That's awesome. So you did that, Sharon. That's cool. You had psychology in high school? That would have been amazing. Michelle says her favorite subject was psychology. Charlene says home economics, which that was fun, but I wasn't into it at the time. That was not my bag. If I would take it now as I am now, then yes, I would say that would probably be my favorite. Kathleen says, forgot about ROTC. Loved being on the drill team. Oh, yeah, I bet. Barbara says, that is hard. I loved all my math classes. I loved the English classes, rock poetry with witchcraft. What? Civics? Because I got to argue with the teacher? That's always fun. Electronics in Votech. You had some interesting classes. Wow. Actually, maybe my favorite subject is when my senior year I went to, I did work study. So half my day I actually went to work. Kind of loved it because I was making money. Hello, Shannon. Welcome. Good morning. My favorite subject was art. Deanna says, we did a halftime show for the Packer game. Awesome. I love it. Yes, my friends. I'm a cheesehead. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, you know what, Sandy? Drama. Yes. Loved drama. That was my other thing. So I was a flag corps person, and then I also did all the drama stuff.
Mine so far was One of my science classes.
Peanut says her science class. Welcome back, Lisa. Welcome back. I asked, what was your favorite subject in high school? Ooh. You guys, my nose is getting a little funky. This is my tissue paper this time of year. I do not get Kleenexes because I would go through way too many. It's just the way it is this time of year. I have a little trash bag right there. So what is your favorite subject? Lisa, did you have that when you were in school, computer program? We did have computer classes, actually. And I did have a lot of fun. We would make these graphs and stuff like that. Yeah, and it was programming, actually. Very basic programming. But then again, things were much more basic back then. But yes, I did. I enjoyed that, too. Think about it. It was a required course, just all I remember is making that graph. I know we did more. We made music and stuff on the computer. You know, it was like 8-bit music, but still, it was little music tones that we made. And I did this thing where, oh my gosh, I remember now. I used to have the Tandy. I forget what number it was associated with Tandy. So you had this keyboard, and that was everything. You plugged it into your TV, and you would save stuff on an actual cassette tape. So one year I made a thing to play on the TV. And hey, do you mind giving me more coffee?
Where's the girl?
Probably in the cabinet again.
Should I take her mirror or something?
Well, that's just another, bigger cabinet, right?
Come here, cabinet.
Oh, okay, Deb. So Deb is leaving. She'll see you all this evening. We will see you this evening as well. Same channel, right here. We're going to be talking about traveling with Crochet, you guys. And yes. All right. So the next question is, because I think everybody answered the last question. The next question is, who would you want on your team in a zombie apocalypse? And that one I'm going to answer right away because I know it right now. I want the Winchester brothers. That's what I want. The Winchester brothers, and anybody who's a Supernatural fan knows what I'm talking about. That's who I want on my team. Before my kid, before my husband, I want the Winchester brothers. And then I'll take my kid and my husband.
Your kid would sacrifice you.
Exactly. She would. She'd be like, y'all want something to eat?
I trip you so that I could keep running.
You wouldn't have to trip me because you would probably be running faster than me. I would want Bago Day. There you go. Or, you know what? And then I would also want Ginger, because Ginger's been prepping for a zombie apocalypse. She's been reading all the books. Dwayne Johnson. That's a good one, Sharon. Yes.
The two main characters from The Last of Us. I forgot their names.
Oh, I don't even remember that. In college, I loved yoga and music. I love it. Oh, wait, hang on.
Any main character from Resident Evil.
Okay. In junior and senior years, we had different English classes each quarter. Rock poetry was the use of the lyrics of songs to learn the parts of speech and learning what they meant by them. Wow! So cool! I want to go to your school, Barbara. Yes, in 1980-81, the computer took up the whole room. We had to learn key punch first. Burroughs, 1600. Oh my gosh. I can't even, at least whenever I was doing, because I started high school in 90, so it was the early 90s that I was in high school. Or it was like 89. Anyway, I graduated in 93, so it was probably 89 when I started. But anyway, you get the point. The computers had gone down in size at that point. Sam and Dean. Yes, Lisa. The Winchester brothers. Amen to that. A sharp. Oh, wait, hang on. A sharpshooter. Yeah, any shooter, just a sharpshooter. Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee. That's a good choice. I like that, Deanna. Barbara says, witchcraft was the reading of a lot of books about Salem's Lot, using them to understand what was written and why. Wow, that sounds so cool. Hey, baby, do you mind giving me a couple ibuprofen? I'm a good shot, but I think my dad. Oh, okay, I like that. I like that. But I'm still sticking with the Winchester brothers. I'm still sticking with the Winchester brothers. Lisa understands me. That was Peanut's hand, you guys. Thank you so much, baby. I appreciate it. My sinuses are starting to give me some trouble. It says there were more to the classes, but I don't remember them now. Still, I mean, they sound very enriching. Very, very enriching. Excuse me, you guys. I just need to take a couple ibuprofen because my sinuses are acting up. Anybody else? Any other choices for who would you have on your team? Who would you pick for your team? One on your team for zombie apocalypse. That was 1981 to 1983. That's so cool, though. Welcome back, Frenchie. So, Frenchie, my question is, I just asked it. Now I forgot it. Who would you want on your team in a zombie apocalypse? Doctor Who is a good one, too. You know what, Lisa? You and I need to hang and just binge watch some shows. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. Nick Burkhart would be a good one, too. Let's see if anybody knows who that is. Yeah, she was on. Oh, I don't want to hold the kitty again.
Steal her.
I want to hold the kitty again.
I'm going to.
Oh, it's okay, baby. Oh,
you can't be a cabinet kitty. Sorry.
So she goes into the cabinet and hides, and we don't let her stay there.
It's because we got two big dogs.
Oh, I like that. My son, he's in the air. What does he do? What does your son do, Ellen? Sharon, that's a good choice too. Jesus, I agree. That's a good one. I like that one too. Hey, baby. Okay. The Quantum Leap guy. Yes, I like the Quantum Leap guy. Ooh, you got the hiccups now. Come on. You get her in a minute. I gotta eat lunch, and you know how she gets when I eat lunch. The question was, who would you want on your team in a zombie apocalypse? I like that answer, though. Jesus is a really good answer. I love it. Oh, he's in the Air Force. I'm sorry. So, I didn't know. What, he was in the Air Force? That makes more sense. He'd be an excellent choice. Yeah, he'd be an excellent. Does he actually fly planes, Ellen? Because then he could just bomb them, and that would be kind of awesome. Jamie! How about people my size? How about people my size? So crazy 7 dwarves. Oh, you want people your size? So I got you. So crazy 7 dwarves and an army of insane Smurfs. My zombie apocalypse army. Oh my God, that's awesome. Ooh, Sandy, I like that one. Even if it's just to listen to his southern drawl until the zombies get me. But Matthew McConaughey, yes, all right, all right, all right. Of course, you know that's what you're gonna say, right? All right, all right, all right. I love listening to him. Anyway, Alice from. You're making me quiver with anticipation. Garth Brooks, he'd be another good one. I agree, he'd be a good one. He'd be an excellent one to have with you. Yeah, the cast of Resident Evil. Alice from Resident Evil. Ooh, Alice? Ooh, you know what? Yeah, but she's already got the gene. right? You know what, Lisa? Seriously, you and I just need to hang. That's all I'm saying. Because I just rewatched the first movie and the second movie because they just came available on, I think it's Amazon Prime. I love that. I you know what? And I don't watch many horror movies, but I am a sci-fi fan. But there's something about Resident Evil. I was okay with it. I don't know, and it was gory. Like the guy that got chopped into little tiny squares. All the NFL defense guys. Yeah, that's true, Deanna. Right? That'd be just a wall of man meat in front of you. Haha, Shannon goes Darth Vader. He can use the Force. But then again, so can Luke. You just went to the dark side, Shannon. The Doctor, Jack Hartness, the TNG Enterprise crew, and the Voyager crew. Yes, those would be awesome, Frenchie. I agree with that. You did too? All right. See? We were already hanging and we didn't know it, Lisa. Watching the same stuff. Oh my gosh. Cracks me up. I love finding my crew. I love chatting with you guys because I find my people. You're my tribe. You guys are my tribe. All right, so I'm gonna Highlander, chop off their heads. Oh, let's just go straight to that. Shannon gets like, yeah, I'm on the dark side. Yep. Worf, yes, Worf would be an excellent choice. I agree with that. Data, Spock, Mr. McCoy, lots of phasers. Yes, I agree. And don't set those phasers to stun. Did you finish up your cookies already?
No.
Okay, so the next question is, I love you guys' answer. What is your favorite family tradition? What is your favorite family tradition? My husband's in the room. He's thinking on that one. I think dinner at grandma's.
No, I think killing the firstborn.
What? That is not a family tradition. You tell my husband's on the dark side too. I don't know if y'all heard it. Killing the firstborn. No. Otherwise, he would not be here if that was the case because he was the firstborn. No, I think for you guys, seriously, was grandma's dinners. Yeah, that was probably among the best. Grandma would make a dinner for every holiday, every birthday. She would cook for everybody, and she did an amazing job. She's passed away now, so there's no more grandma's dinner, so we don't do that anymore. For me, my favorite tradition is actually, I probably would have said Christmas presents on Christmas morning in my 20s and earlier, but now my favorite tradition is Thanksgiving dinner. I love it. It's usually at my mom's. It may end up being at my sister's eventually, but I love the food. I love being with all the family. It's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh my gosh. So Sandy says, naming our Thanksgiving turkey before we put it in the oven. Oh, that's hilarious. I love that. Katrina says, getting together with family at Christmas. Giving Christmas ornaments. I like that too. That's cool. Dinner together at Christmas. Oh, okay. Ellen says her son is not a fly guy. He's in the bomb squad. So what does that mean? Does that mean like, does he jump out of planes? I don't know why I thought about that, but I'm like, oh, the question, Lisa, is what is your favorite family tradition? Oh, my next one is kind of funny. And the next question, my answer to it is kind of funny. Hi, Stella girl. Hi, Stella girl. If you see my hand moving, there's a cat right here. And I don't know if I lift up my leg, if you'd see her ears. There she is. She's like, stop it, woman. Frenchie says, also Harry Potter, Hermione, and Ron. They would be a good choice for the zombie apocalypse. Absolutely. I mean, actually, Neville. Neville, have you seen Neville lately? Neville. Deanna says, making grandma's favorite foods for family reunion. I love it. She passed away at the age of 94, 25 years ago. We carry on her food. I love that. Actually, I want to go to the store and get, so my grandma used to make this pasta salad. I think I've mentioned this before. So if you guys are, oh, hi, Alice. Welcome back. Let's see here. Anyway, I digress. So this pasta salad that she made, so we would use shell noodles. So use the shell noodles, and then it has tomatoes, cucumbers, celery. That's really the main veggies that were in it, and you would put just a bunch in there. Oh, onions. And then if you wanted, I would also put in bell peppers. But I don't think my grandma did that. Anyway, so put all that in, and then the binding ingredient would be mayonnaise. Of course, gotta be Duke's, by the way, but mayonnaise, probably maybe around a half a cup of mayonnaise, and then like a tablespoon of ranch, and then like a little bit over a teaspoon. This is just all eyeballed, you guys. A little bit over a teaspoon of Italian dressing, and then you mix it all up. So good. Oh, and some celery seed. So good. Loved it. I need to make some of that. That sounds so good. Okay, getting together. Let me see here. All right, getting together with family anytime and playing games, or going over to my sister's art loft and playing. Love that. We used to go into the woods to find our Christmas tree. Oh, that's an amazing tradition, Michelle. I love it. This is before it hurts our heads. Gotcha. Lisa says family reunion and shooting contest. Ooh, shooting with like a gun or with like bow and arrows. I mean, either way, it sounds kind of fun. And Frenchie says, as a kid, Sunday dinner at grandparents at their beach cottage in the summer. Ooh, nice. 6 hours in the ocean, and where's it at? 6 hours in the ocean, and then getting told off for having elbows on the table and asking permission to leave the table. That's right. Oh, you gotta love those moments, you know. And in the moment they annoy you, but as you get older, it's kind of like this fond memory of being, get your elbows off the table. Calling a family member every time we basted the turkey. We started doing it when my girls were learning to cook. Oh, I love that. And now you have FaceTime. So it's like, I don't know. I love my mom is not so into FaceTime, but the idea of the video calling and stuff now, especially as people move further and further apart, I really, really love that. Really do. I love it. Neville created the long bottoming verb. Yes, exactly. It's a verb. Yes, Neville. Neville would be my choice out of the Harry Potter crew. Neville would definitely be my choice. All right, so I'm gonna go through all this again because we are at an hour and 43 minutes, and I usually end at about 2 hours. So for those of you that are in the chat, at the end of my chat, it's usually within the last 5 minutes of my chat. I do a giveaway. So it's a drawing of the people, everybody who's been active in my chat. I will let you know when I'm going to do it. So if you haven't said anything, you can hurry up and get something in the chat so you say something. And this is what you can choose from. And yes, I do send these internationally because they're kind of small. So this is probably the biggest one. So the felt coasters, you get a set of 2. I was going to put them back, but I'm going to leave them out in case somebody needs me to go, whoever wins needs me to go through them again. The set of 3 wooden buttons, the little kitty head buttons, sewing notion buttons, this awesome tassel. I have one on my yarn bag. I have like one of those yarn drums. Little kitty cats. So it's just like the kitty cats, except for it's a full body. And these little flowers. And oh, gotta hold this better so I don't spill it on Stella and me. These ladybugs. and these butterflies. And I replaced the big button with another big button. So that's what you have to choose from if you win. I'm going to be blurry for a minute, you guys. The kitty heads are so darn cute, aren't they? So Lisa said they were shooting with guns and targets. Used to be at my grandparents' house. Now it's at my parents' house, all in Michigan in the country. That's awesome. That sounds like fun. That is a good tradition. And it's staying blurry for a little bit too long. So bear with me. You're going to look at my hand while I get it to, there we go. Now it's good. The kitty cats are cute. I think so too. We even shoot, ooh, black powder muzzle litters. Wow. That actually sounds like a lot of fun, you guys. I mean, Lisa, that sounds fun. Oh, Shannon had to go. I'm back at work. Thanks for making my break fun. Oh, Shannon, I'm so glad that you joined me on your break. That's awesome. Thank you. And Katrina, oh my gosh, you are an amazing moderator. Thank you for your help. I appreciate you so much. Hi, Stella girl. Okay, so I'm going to ask another question. I think we're probably going to be able to get like 2 more questions in. Okay, so this next question, my answer, and it may not be that funny. You guys might be a little odd like me. Who was your childhood actor or actress crush? Mine was, now if y'all are about the same age as me, you remember the Coreys, right? Most people loved Corey Haim. I was a Corey Feldman crush girl. Corey Feldman, loved him so much. Yes. Michelle likes the kitties too. Aren't they cute? I did get 2 packs of those, so even if somebody chooses like the kitty heads or the kitty bodies this time, I have another one. So because I thought they were so cute. They are awesome. Michael J. Fox was your crush? Yes. Michael J. Fox is awesome. I liked him. There you go, Stella girl. Hey, get out of Stella's food, Mister. Can you get him? Rick Nelson. I recognize the name, and I probably will recognize him. I gotta look him up now, you guys. So Google. Who is Rick Nelson? Wait, what's that? Nelson. Oh, he's a handsome man. Well, that's a handsome man right there. Is that the Rick Nelson? That's a handsome man. Blue eyes. Anyway, a little bit of a hi, Maribel. So nice to see you. All right, okay, so I'm going back up. Rick Nelson. That's so far we have a body, 2 ears, and the bottom of the mouth. That's awesome, Barbara. That's so good. So you're getting there. Awesome. Greg Avigan from BJ and the Bear, and John Schneider from Dukes of Hazzard. Oh, love it. Kevin Costner, he's a cutie. MacGyver. So this was, gosh, what's his name? He was also on Stargate. But this is the original MacGyver, right? Which I like him a lot. Actually, he cracks me up. If you ever saw him in Stargate, he was so funny. And Spock, I loved Spock, but music was Bobby Sherman. I was CeCe DeVille, crush on CeCe DeVille as far as music goes. I went for the odd ones. I'm just telling you right now, I went for the odd ones. Patrick Swayze, Matt Dillon, Ricky Nelson. That is right, Ricky Nelson. Okay, good. Patrick Swayze for sure. Ricky Nelson was an actor and singer. Okay. Jamie says, license to drive, teenage crush, Saul Hudson. Oh my God, 25 years later, I'm still in love with him. Oh my gosh. I have to look that up. Arnold Schwarzenegger. I love a muscle man. That's what Deanna says. Punch from Chips. Yeah, I like Punch. He was a cutie. Amen to Ellen, Katrina says. Julie! Hi, Jules. I was talking about you earlier. Melanie, ask your husband who Saul Hudson's stage name was. He went away. He's not anywhere near me anymore. I don't know who that is. I have to look that up. I didn't have an actor, but singer was Leaf Grader. Okay. Don't know who that is either. Wow, I'm feeling out of touch. People are saying hit it up. Scott Bakula, that was the Quantum Leap guy, and then he was on Star Trek, one of the Star Treks. Yes, but that is not the MacGyver guy. That's what is his name? What is his name? And I'm gonna get myself behind because I have to look this up now. Richard Dean Anderson. That's who it was. Richard Dean Anderson. Which this is an old picture on his which I think this is actually a MacGyver picture on his IMDb page. That was like his main profile picture. I think that's when he was doing MacGyver. Anyway, because I was yes, and Sharon already told me I should have just continued reading. She said Richard Dean Anderson exactly. Oh, Michael Shanks, he's a cutie from Stargate. I agree with that. Oh, I'm blurry again, you guys. People were saying hello to Julie. Julie, the question is, who was your childhood actor or actress crush? Barbara says, I don't remember my younger years crushes, but as an adult, I had a crush on Sean Connery. Oh, yes. That Scottish accent. And he was always very dapper. I can't think of anyone. Maybe the Karate Kid guy. Okay, so Ralph Macchio. He's a good one. Okay, so I have to Google who Saul Hudson is, you guys. Jamie's making me do it. Blame it on her. Saul Hudson. Oh, what? I did not know that was his name. What? So Saul Hudson is Slash. I did not know that. He really knew how to dance, that's for sure. Okay, I can't think of anyone. Maybe the Karate Kid. Okay. Alice says, also, and this is weird, Patrick Stewart. Oh, no, I love Patrick Stewart. Loved him. Totally had a crush on him when he was in Star Trek. I go for the weird ones, Alice. So, yeah, that's like Corey Feldman was when I was younger, but then as I got into my teens, love. And maybe it was like daddy issues crush. You know what I'm saying? But, yes, love me some Patrick Stewart. You really need Ellen, smiley face. Lisa says Sean Cassidy as a singer and his brother David Cassidy also on the Partridge Family. Yeah, the Cassidy boys were cutie pies. Julie says yes, Ralph Macchio. Non-sexual crush on Belinda Carlisle. She was beautiful. I understand that. I know I spelled that wrong, but he was my first love. Jack O'Neill. It's 2 L's. Yes, Jack O'Neill. I love Jack O'Neill. Says I cried when Shanks left. Yeah, I agree. But he came back. And he was on Stargate Atlantis a little bit too. So, which that is where we met, and this is my adult crush, by the way. That's where I first met my man, and I can't think of his name right now. Aquaman. What the hell is his name? What?
Jason Momoa.
There we go, Jason Momoa. Oh my God.
Mister.
Is he getting into Kitty's food again?
Credit.
Fudge. I can't spell worth anything today. He was in the 70s. Yes, Melanie Slash. Yeah. I did not know that. Okay, so, and I know Slash. Ooh, Alan Ada. I loved him, Julie says. Nina says, Sean Connery got better looking as he aged. I agree with that. Totally agree with that. I think Sam Elliott is the best looking actor, and I still love him. Sam Elliott, yes. I really. So there's a TV show coming out for one of my books that I read that I love. Oh, honey, I need to give you for one of my books that I read, and it's the Wheel of Time. And there's this character in there called Tom. And Sam Elliott would make the perfect Tom. Huh? Yeah, my husband's agreeing with me. He would make the perfect Tom. He's not playing Tom. It's somebody else who's going to be a great Tom as well. But just in my head, they call it head canon. In my head canon, it has always been Sam Elliott. Oh my gosh. And we're getting down to the last 5 minutes, so I'm actually not going to ask another question. I'm going to finish reading these answers. More weird. I still adore Stewart, even though he's a very old guy now. I adore him too, and I feel very sad whenever I see his age. You know what I mean? Yes, Richard Dean Anderson too, Frenchie. Yes. Momoa. Yeah, I thought Julia's trying to tell me Momoa, Melanie, Momoa. Yes. And nobody ever mentions Stargate when they talk about his career. They mention like Game of Thrones and stuff, but they don't hear, honey. Hold on. There you go. Love Sam Elliott's voice. Good to look at too. Why can't you stand Momoa, Alice? I love Momoa. I agree too. Handsome. Julie says it doesn't get weirder than for a 12-year-old to live Alan Alda on MASH, does it? Maybe it's all daddy issues. So he played Hawkeye on MASH. Okay, thank you. Hi, Julie. But oh my gosh, you guys, we are at an hour and 56 minutes into my live now, so I probably should consider doing the drawing soon. Tom Selleck. Yes, there's dimples, right? That mustache. Those dimples. Hi, Stella. And you guys that are just coming in, and I didn't know from what there's a kitty cat right here. This is why I don't pet my leg. David Tennant. I love David Tennant. Actually, he's my favorite Doctor Who, and he's very cute. Frenchie says Jason Momoa, fan self. Yes, right. He is too handsome for this role. Oh my God, Momoa is so obnoxious and not that great an actor. I think he's good, but he does play the same character over and over again. He chooses a good character. I think he's a good actor. But I don't know. I don't find him obnoxious. But I mean, I guess I could see that because he is a little gregarious, a little over the top, I think, sometimes. But I don't find him obnoxious. Some people I do. I find obnoxious. Don't get me wrong. I think you either love him or not, Momoa. Yeah, you either love him or hate him. Oh my gosh, my nose, you guys. I'm sorry. But we're at the end of it, so you don't have to watch me sniffle. Okay, so love Chuck Norris. Don't we all? We should. If not, he'll kick our asses. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Keanu Reeves. Another person that's not that great of an actor, but has had the ability to pick the right role so that it played well on his acting abilities or lack thereof. Yes, I finally got the stars on Lady Jane. All right, so I really should do the drawing now and then say goodbye. But let me go ahead and go over here. Well, first, I need to do something else. Boo-boo-boo. Frenchie! Yay! Yay! Congratulations, Frenchie! So I need you to email me your choice and your address so I can get this out to you. And I'm actually behind on getting my mail out, so I have a bunch of packages that are going to be going out this week. But yeah, so just let me know where to send it to, what you want. for you. Congratulations, Frenchie. Jamie's just saying F. Are you upset you didn't win? No, I'm just kidding. Hey, I didn't. You may have answered this and I missed it, Jamie. But did you get your buttons? I think you got the woodland creatures, right? Yay! Congrats, Frenchie. So it is time for me to get going. But you guys, same channel. So right here on this channel this afternoon at 5 p.m. Eastern time will be the Yarn Hookers. And we're going to be talking about traveling with crochet because, you know, it is travel season, at least here in the U.S. And a majority of our viewers are U.S. based. So, yes, she gets the buttons. You're behind on the video. Oh, yes, you won, Frenchie. So Frenchie's behind on the video. I get it. No problem. But yeah, so join us this afternoon for, oh, Frenchie, my email, it's hookedtotheleft@gmail.com. hookedtotheleft@gmail.com. So shoot me an email. Let me know what you want and where to send it to. And I will get it sent out to you. I will get all that packaged up today because I really need to get all that done. I'm so far behind. Yes, 4 Central. But yep. Hi, Mama Swift. I'm so glad that you've been lurking. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love a good lurker. You were like 2 minutes behind. That's okay. But I'll see you guys tonight, 5 p.m. Eastern time. On the Yarn Hookers, right here on my channel. We are going to talk about traveling with crochet. But until then, you guys all have an amazing day. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye-bye.